freshman quarterback. Now, that puts him at about 19, maybe 20, dirt on. So he was cool, and that was the end of that. Penn State, aided by a pair of defensive pass interference penalties, guided the Trojans on free play, 80-yard touchdown drive capped by a 27-yard strike to a sophomore there, Mr. Bennett. I won't try to pronounce his name. Names get a little... Leon McQuarrie intercepted a quarterback there, Trent McSorley, that is the Penn State quarterback, and returned it 32 yards to the Penn State 33-yard line and give the chance to win. They would have went into a tie. Darnold, who grew up in Southern California, dreaming about playing in this game. He finished 33 for 52 in passing for 453 yards, with 5 touchdowns in a performance that would soon be forgotten. Won't soon be forgotten. Neither he nor Barnett. He has a career 13 catches. So that is that. And let's just go to some of these other bowl games while we're here and see exactly what we had other than the Rose Bowl. We left this off. We didn't get all the scores out here. Now let me get down to this. This year we had some very interesting bowl games, much better bowl games than what we normally have. Many times the bowl games are not very well attended. As far as on the second, that was Monday, that was USC and Penn State, 52-49 was the final score there. Then we had Auburn and Oklahoma. Oklahoma pulled that game out. They were number 7. Auburn was number 14, 35-19. And that was in the Sugar Bowl, which used to be played in Dallas. I'm not sure where it's played. And we had Western Michigan and number 8 Wisconsin 24-16. And Florida State and Iowa, there was nothing going on there. Florida State number 17, Iowa unranked 30-3. And on the 9th, we will have the matchup that we assume we'd have. Number 1, Bama. Number 2, Clemson will play for the national title. Bama is favored. The line 6.5. The over/under is 51.5. So bet your money. Who do you think will win this game? It'll be an interesting game. And perhaps bet the over/under. But anyway, we'll think more about it as we go along. On to the NBA here to finish this off. I think we had the NFL tonight. We'll get to it if we have time. Nonetheless, the Thunder was at the Bucks in Milwaukee. Bucks 98-94. The Pelicans were at the Cavaliers in Cleveland. 90-82 Cavs. The Jazz was in Brooklyn. 101-89. The Jazz over the Nets. The Magic and the Knickerbockers. Magic 115, Knicks 103. The Hornets and Bulls in Chicago. The Bulls 118-111 for the Hornets. The Wizards and Rockets in Houston. Houston 101-91. The Suns and LA Clippers in Los Angeles. The Clippers 109-98. The Nuggets and Warriors 127, Warriors to 119. And that does it there. Let's quickly look at the NFL. I believe week 17 they should have had one game tonight, Monday night, last night, Monday night football. Let's see if we get down to it. It's not what it used to be for sure. Or maybe we didn't. Well, I guess there was no Monday Night Football. You can correct me here. Giants, yeah. Seahawks and Packers. No Monday night game. Anyway, it was Week 17, so we go on now to the playoffs situation here, and I'm not sure where that goes. Perhaps we can look. Playoff schedule and Super Bowl coverage. Well, let's see what's going on here. Okay, this is the AFC wildcard game, Oakland versus Houston, and number 5, number 4. That will be on a Saturday on ESPN. And then we also have the Dolphins and the Steelers. That will be on Sunday. Again, that is 2 games here. And a wild card game also here, Detroit and the Seahawks. That will be on Saturday. And then we have New York and Green Bay. The Pack will pay the Giants 4 and 5. That'll be on Fox on Sunday. Teams with first round byes here. New England has a bye. Kansas City has a bye. Dallas, that's in the AFC. Dallas has a bye. The Falcons have a bye. And looking at some of the schedules here, Oakland, Houston, that'll be on the 7th. That's Saturday coming up. The Lions and Seahawks will be also on this Saturday. And not sure where we're coming here from. But anyway, the Dolphins will be at the Steelers on Sunday and the Giants at the Pack on Sunday, January the 8th. That will do it for us. We'll have a further program. We're working on an interesting program that will be a joint presentation between Boston Red, the political program, and Numbers Man, our macroeconomic program. We'll be looking at the gig economy, temporary work, and perhaps we'll try to figure out how to throw robotics into it as we look at these so-called part-time type operations, whether it be Uber or in the UK. You also have the part-time work contracts there. In the UK, things are done more contractual than in the US, but still in the US you have contracts where you have from the various temporary operations. In IT, we have what's called brokers out there that you get your gig for it used to be 6 months to a year. At one time there during the Depression, they were at 3-month intervals, and you were contracted to some enterprise and not work directly for the enterprise. That's the whole idea there. Nonetheless, we shall talk to you later, as Paul Harvey would say. And again, a happy New Year for anyone we missed. And for all of our listeners, it's cumulative now. I think it's about 1.3 million since we started this little adventure back in 2008 with Barack Obama. And incidentally, Barack Obama would be at McCormick Place in Chicago. We plan to cover that live on the 10th of January. And the national leader, Dr. Al Sharpton, will lead a march on the 14th of January at the King Memorial in Washington, D.C. Some of the things coming up here, we'll keep praised of it. The Million Women March also will be going on, I believe, on the 20th and 21st as they swear in DJ Trump and his 16th Street gang, we'll call them there. And remember the max